I didn't jump okay. So I didn't realize. What'd you get?
Yes.
What'd you get? I had to take a look at All right. So we have all teams here. Okay, awesome. All right, and all of you guys have your name tags, what you checked. Okay. All right, so we're going to do a buzzer check. So all the ones go ahead and buzz in. Not A4. Okay, so make sure it's A1, A2, A3, A4. Go ahead and clear. All the ones. Okay, go ahead and clear all the twos. Go ahead and clear all the threes. Go ahead and clear all the fours. Okay, go ahead and clear. E4, go ahead and clear. Everybody buzz in. E4 wins. Okay, go ahead and clear. And all of these, go ahead and buzz in. Just go ahead and clear. All of these. That's it. Okay, we did. Okay. All right, and so remember you need to wait to get recognized first before you give the answers on the toss of questions. And audience and also players at this time, make sure that all your electronic devices, cell phones, computers, laptops, whatever, iPads are on silent. And for the duration of the match, if you could be respectful to our players up here and remain silent. And of course, when we do the score checks at 5, 10, 15, 19, and 20, that's when you can cheer as loudly as you want and as enthusiastically as you want to support your players. Okay? All right, so, and Aurelia passages are going to be passed around now. So, I'm not sure if you guys heard the announcement in your orientation room, but there are like a typo or two on the paper of the Aurelia passage, and so, I don't know, okay. But the Irratissimo is supposed to only have 2 S's, and also the CIP there is supposed to be a period after it. Okay, so I'm going to read it as it's supposed to be, and so that way you can get an idea of how I pronounce my Latin. Aurelia, qui urbs placebat, erat in Aegypto cum familia sua caulida ingenti et equo. Credecam ludos magnus Iovis in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabant. Tandem hic equus irratissimus domum recurre quepit. Oh. Aurelia Amplicae dixit. You can read about the year 312 AD in history books, but can you tell us what abbreviation OP period CIT period means? Okay, any questions? Okay. And again, doing the round, make sure you do not do anything that may be construed as consultation, like nudging on your, neighbor's elbow, right? Or just like look at them like that. Pretend I have horns coming out of my forehead and just look at me on top of questions, okay? We don't want you to be called a consultation with any verbal and nonverbal gestures. And in that vein, So the coaches and the audience members, like again, we want to be respectful to our players, so make sure you don't just shut up. That's consultation in the middle of a question. Okay? Alright. And so no gestures, such as no tapping points and all of that either from the coaches. Okay? And again, also that goes to the players as well. So don't shout, he was looking at blah blah blah. We'll take care of it on our end. Okay? And that, again, as a reminder, moderators have the discretion to make rulings during the round. And so if there's an issue, please contact the Certamen chair, and that will be Jenny Longo, and she will be more than happy to hear you out. Okay? All right, and so we're going to do a brief introduction of the state you guys are.
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Team B,
Virginia.
Virginia. Team C,
Illinois.
Awesome. And so everybody clap. And captains, go ahead and raise your hand, please. Awesome. And my name is Mr. Lee. I'm a Latin teacher in San Antonio, Texas. It's good to be with y'all. Hopefully you guys will have fun.
Mr. Lee, could you do the captains again?
Captains, go ahead and raise your hand. So player 3, player 2 for Team B, and player 1 for Team C. Okay, so are there any questions before we start? We do have to go ahead. Okay, all right. So relax, deep breath, let's have fun. So this is the 2023 NJCL Certamen Intermediate Division Round 1. Toss-up number 1 for any player. Give a Latin antonym of the adjective latus.
C1.
Parvus.
Could you repeat that?
Parvus.
Parvus. Sorry, that is incorrect place.
A3.
Sorry. Malus.
Sorry, malus is incorrect place.
B1.
Sorry, minor is incorrect. So latus meaning Y, and so the answers were wanting like Augustus, Brevis, Tenuis, all those. Okay, but we're gonna check on Parvus just to make sure. Okay, and just for grins, I'm gonna read Team C the 2 bonus questions just in case. Okay. All right, and so give a Latin antonym of the adjective alienus.
It's like other, probably related to others. Yeah, either similar or maybe something that's like neighborly, like related to a friend or something like that.
Answer, please.
Similus.
Similus, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. We could have accepted propinquus, aptus, suus, familiaris. I mean, I'll note it just to check. Okay. And second bonus, give a Latin antonym of the adjective integer.
Could you spell?
integer. Answer, please. Okay. It means whole, and so like okay, so fractus and sonus and perfectus, all those. Okay. Okay. We'll check. But right, so no points. Possible 10. We'll see. Okay. Toss-up number 2 for any player. Which of the following battles occurred earliest during the Roman Republic? Caudine Forks, Agatis Islands, Cannae, or Mylae?
B4.
Caudine Forks.
Caudine Forks is correct for Team B. Your first bonus, Team Virginia. Who was the victorious Roman commander at the Battle of Mylae?
Mylae. So that is 42nd Punic War, or 4th Punic War. So now it's maybe now. I'm just gonna say Baculus, but I don't think that's correct.
Defer to Josh.
Answer, please.
Regulus.
So Regulus is incorrect. The correct answer is Duilius. Try this one though. Who was the victorious Roman admiral at the Battle of Agatis Islands?
Punic wall. Fourth Punic wall. No. It's not Probatus. It's Amphipolis.
Defer to
Answer,
Josh.
please.
Paulus.
I'm sorry, Paulus is incorrect. The correct answer is Catullus, Lutatius Catullus.
Yes.
So 10 points for toss-up number 2 for Team Virginia. Toss-up number 3 for any player. What creature did Heracles defeat at Lerna
C4.
A Hydra.
with the help of his nephew Iolaus, who used a torch to cauterize the stumps that Heracles made? The Hydra is correct. For Team Illinois. Why did the stumps left from removing the Hydra's heads need to be cauterized?
Because it would grow back and multiply.
They would grow back and multiply.
I need more information.
For every. Oh,
Every one would become two.
yeah.
Every one neck would become two heads.
That is correct. And your second bonus, what other creature made the job of killing the Hydra more difficult by attacking Heracles' foot?
Crab.
Crab.
Okay.
Yeah, crab.
A crab is correct for 20 points on toss-up number 3 for Team Illinois. Toss-up number 4 for any player. Using Ompolo, translate the following sentence from English to Latin. We walked to the forum.
B3.
That would be ambulawit. Okay, restart. Ambulawimus ad forum. Harry.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Place.
A1.
Any answer, please?
Okay. Ambula women.
Is that your complete answer? Any answer? No.
Yeah. No,
Okay, place.
C1.
Ambulamus ad forum.
Ambulawimus ad forum is correct for 10 points on toss-up number 4. First bonus for Team Illinois. Translate the following sentence from English to Latin using a form of focalus. It is easy to see danger. Answer, please.
Est facile videre periculum.
Say that one more time, please.
Est facile videre periculum.
Okay, I need you to spell the second word just in case.
FACILE.
Okay, that's fine. So est facile videre periculum is fine. Your second bonus, translate the following sentence from English to Latin. Titus and Livia, or Titus and Livia, dared to visit Rome. Answer, please.
Titus et Livia audere ire ad Roma.
Sorry, that's incorrect. Titus and Livia audebant or alcisunt visitare Roma is what we needed. So no points for second bonus. So 15 points on toss-up number 4 for Team Illinois. Toss-up number 5 for new player. According to the Aeneid, a rageful Aeneas kills which Rutulian
C4.
Turnus.
chieftain who was leading the Italian resistance against the settlement of Aeneas and the Trojans? Turnus is correct. Your first bonus, Illinois. Aeneas is about to accept Turnus' surrender when he sees the belt that Turnus took from the corpse of which young man, an ally of Aeneas, whom Turnus had killed? Answer, please.
Ascanius.
So Ascanius is incorrect. The correct answer is Pallas.
Oh.
Okay, try this one. One minor deity and sister of Turnus does everything she can to save her brother, including impersonating his charioteer and returning his dropped sword.
Iris.
Sorry, Iris is incorrect. The correct answer is Juturna. So 10 points on 5 for Team Illinois. And the scores at the quarter mark?
Team A, North Carolina, has the score. Team B, Virginia, has 10. And Team C, Illinois, has 45.
All right. Still plenty of points out there. All right. Toss-up number 6 for any player. Which two first-century emperors, one of whom was said to have fiddled as the city burned?
C4.
Nero.
Is that your complete answer?
Nero and Claudius.
I'm sorry, Nero and Claudius are in correct place. Good and clear. I'll repeat for teams A and B. Which two first-century emperors, one of whom was said to have fiddled as the city burned, and the other of whom was commended for his reliability just months after Mount Vesuvius'
B4.
Nero and Titus.
eruption in 79 AD had very different responses to fires in Rome? Nero and Titus are correct. Your first bonus, Team Virginia. Though it is unlikely that Nero actually set Rome on fire, the disaster conveniently cleared the way for what massive complex on the Oppian Hill?
Yeah, I'm
Can
trying
you
to think
repeat,
of
please?
Sure, though it is unlikely that Nero actually set Rome on fire, the disaster conveniently cleared the way for what massive complex on the Oppian Hill?
Do you need the Latin or the English one?
I need an answer.
Defer to Josh.
The Aurea Domus.
Could you spell your first answer, please?
Aurea.
So I'll check to see if I can take it. The standard name is the Domus Aurea, or the Golden Home, the Golden Palace. Okay, but the standard name is the Domus Aurea, so we'll check and see if we can accept Aurea Domus. So no points for now. Second bonus, what previous emperor had divided the city into 14 regions, each patrolled by the aediles and a special corps of firemen?
Should be Augustus, because it's the Wigglites.
Okay. Defer to Josh.
Augustus.
Augustus is correct for 15 points on toss-up 6 for now for Team Virginia. And if y'all could note, B2 on 6 for the start. Thank you. All right, toss-up number 7 for any player. Complete the following grammatical analogy. Laeta is to laetissima as pulchra.
B3.
Pokerima.
Pokerima is correct.
Defer to Josh.
Your first bonus, Team B, Team Virginia, complete the following grammatical analogy. Laeta is to laetissima as mala is to blank.
Do you guys know more?
Pessima.
Yeah. Pessima.
Well, can you please repeat the first word?
Laeta,
The superlative of it.
laetissima.
So, does it have to be a specific thing?
I'm gonna defer to you.
I need an
Defer
answer.
to Gavin.
Pessima.
Pessima is correct. Your second bonus, complete the following grammatical analogy. Laita is to laitissima as multi is to blank.
So wouldn't it be most?
Many.
Most. So
Yeah.
yeah, maximum.
Maximi? Maximize? Which one is it? Maximus.
It might be just maximum. It's
Like
like
just
this.
Maxima.
It's
So
just
that's
maximum.
just, okay, so.
Answer please.
Defer to Gavin?
Maxima.
I'm sorry, maxima is incorrect, it's urimai. Okay.
If I may add for the toss-up one about latus and parvus, according to Lewis and Short, latus is like copious and considerable, and Cicero says an oratio latior, whereas parvus can be defined as slight, puny, or inconsiderable, and Horace speaks of a parvum carmen, so they're clearly like antonyms in terms of length and expanse.
Okay, again, we'll deliberate. Thank you for bringing that to our attention. Appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. All right, and so 15 points on toss-up 7 for Team B, Virginia. Toss-up number 8, 20 player. Translate the following sentence into English. Regina milites auxilio castris miserat.
B3.
The queen had sent help for the soldiers.
Sorry, that is incorrect. Place.
C2.
The queen had sent help to the camps of the soldiers.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Place. Okay, very clear. I'll read it one more time. Translate the following sentence into English. Regina milites auxilio castris miserat.
A1.
Queen had sent help to the queen had sent help to the soldiers at the camp.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Okay. So the queen had sent the soldiers auxiliary castries as help to the camp. Or you could have said to help the camp. You could double data from there. Okay. All right, so no points for toss-up number 8. Toss-up number 9 for the player. What English word, which comes from a Latin word for rumor or reputation, is a noun that means the state of being very well known?
B4.
Renowned.
Sorry, that is incorrect. Place. I'll repeat for teams A and C. What English word, which comes from a Latin word for rumor or reputation, is a noun that means the state of being very well known?
C1.
Famous?
Place.
Okay.
Unclear. I think I read it twice. So renowned is not a noun in English, so I cannot take that. Same thing with famous, so I need an infamy or fame. Okay. All right, so no points for toss-up number 9. Toss-up number 10 for any player. What Greek god, the father of Ati, Britomartis, Polyhymnia,
B2.
Zeus?
Elithea, Persephone, and Artemis, among many others, ruled over the sky and was chief among the Olympians? Zeus is correct. Your first bonus, Team Virginia. Polyhymnia was a member of what group? All daughters of Zeus and Mnemosyne.
The muses.
Muses out.
Muses.
Muses is correct, and your second bonus. What daughter of Zeus and Hera was supplanted as cupbearer to the gods by Ganymede?
Hebe, right?
Hebe. I'll spell it. Hebe.
Hebe is correct with 20 points on toss-up number 10 for Team Virginia. And the scores at the halfway mark?
Team A, North Carolina, has yet to score. Team B, Virginia, at 60. Team C, Illinois, 45.
Connected.
All right. So we have a ruling on the Aurea Domus, so we're going to take Aurea Domus.
Thank you
So
very
that
much.
will be 20 points on toss-ups 6 instead of 15. So could we read the new scores?
Team A, North Carolina, has yet to score. Team B, Virginia, has 65. And Team C, Illinois, has 45.
All right, toss-up number 11 for any player. On your way here to Emory, you may have traveled through what state whose Latin motto is Esse quam
C2.
North Carolina.
Videre, North Carolina is correct. Your first bonus, assuming you came through North Carolina, you most likely also journeyed through South Carolina. Give the Latin motto of South Carolina, which translates to, while I breathe, I hope.
Got it. Dum Spiro Sparrow.
Yeah, Doom Spiro Sparrow.
Dum Spiro Sparrow is correct. And your second bonus, South Carolina actually boasts 2 state mottos in Latin. Give the Latin for the other official state motto of South Carolina, which is taken from Book 2 of Virgil's Aeneid.
Do we know any quotable lines from Virgil's Aeneid?
No, not from book 2.
I need an answer, please.
Ad astra per aspera.
So, ad astra per aspera is incorrect. The correct answer is animis opibusque parati. So, 15 points on toss-up 11 for Team C, which is in Illinois. Toss-up 12 for any player. For the noun agretudo, provide the accusative singular form so that it fits the sentence, you can see the sickness.
C1.
Agritudem.
Sorry, agritudem is incorrect. I'll repeat for teams A and B. For the noun agretudo, provide the accusative singular form so that it fits the sentence. You can see the sickness.
A1.
Agritudem.
Sorry, agritudem is incorrect place. I read it twice.
B4.
Agritudom.
Sorry, agritudem is incorrect. The correct answer is agritudinem. All the udo words that go to udinem. So no points on toss-up 12 for any team. Toss-up 13 for any player. Octavia is a teenage girl in Rome. What Latin term was she used to describe the mater of her pater? Octavia is a teenage girl in Rome. What Latin term was she used to describe the mater of her pater?
A3.
Could you say that one more time?
Awam.
Okay. Place.
B4.
Awium.
Place.
C2.
Awia.
Okay. So I'm going to ask all 3 teams to write in their bonuses. Okay, and so we could provide them with paper. And so Alia is the best answer. Okay, but again, cases may not matter since it's a term question, so we will find out. Okay, but again, just to be on the safe side, I want to make sure we again respect all the players, and so we will give bonus questions to everybody. Okay, and we'll make that adjudication later. And coaches, if you have issues, you can come to me at the conclusion of the round. That way, we're again respectful to all players and not launching challenges in the middle of the round. Thank you.
Does everybody have paper? At least one sheet.
Okay, and y'all have something to write with? Okay, and y'all could be up there. Okay, so your bonus question, and again, no writing after we call time. Okay, so. Okay. Okay. All right, so then, ladies and gents, your first bonus, what Latin term would her Alia use to refer to Octavia? Okay, it's time, so can't write anymore. Okay, so you're looking. Okay,
Sorry, how long is the time?
it's 15 seconds.
Okay, got it.
Okay, second bonus. Yes, the correct answer is Nepos or Neptus. Okay, try this one. What familial relation to Octavia is her consobrina? Okay, I need an answer, please. Okay, so stop writing, hands up. Huh?
B and C are both correct.
Okay, so, all right, so we'll see what the ruling is. So possible 15 points for B or C, and then possible 10 points if we say your answer is acceptable. Okay, all right, so we're moving on. So right now, we're going to give no points right now for team, just so we can rule on this later. Okay, so go ahead and put the star 13 no points. Okay, toss up 14 for any player. What man named for his swollen feet? C4.
Theseus.
Theseus is incorrect. A1. Oedipus is correct. Swollen feet poked out his eyes when he learned that he had fulfilled the prophecy that he would kill his father and marry his mother. Your bonus, Team A. When Oedipus first heard about this prophecy, he immediately left what city where he had grown up under the care of Polybus and Merope, whom he thought were his biological father and mother?
Final answer, Corinth.
Corinth is correct, and second bonus. Name two of Oedipus's siblings who were also his children.
Final answer, Ismene and Antigone.
Ismene and Antigone are fine. You could have also said Polynices and Eteocles. So 20 points on toss-up 14 for Team A. Toss-up 15 for any player. What figure of early Roman history emulated a temple in faraway Ephesus when he constructed the temple of Diana during his reign?
B4.
Ancus Marcius.
Sorry, Ancus Marcius is incorrect place.
C2.
Numa Pompilius.
Sorry, Numa Pompilius is incorrect place.
A1.
I just have to say
Answer, please.
Servius Tullius.
Servius Tullius is correct. Okay. I will caution Team A. Make sure you're not looking at him.
Sorry.
That could be construed as
I'm so
consultation.
sorry.
Okay? Alright, so Team A. In order to accommodate a population of 80,000 recorded by his census, Servius Tullius incorporated the Quirinal, the Viminal, and what other hill in the city where he lived himself?
It's not Escalon,
Answer, please.
Esquiline?
Esquiline is correct. Your second bonus. What two individuals, his successor and his daughter, were responsible for Servius Tullius' murder?
No, it's
Can you repeat, please?
What two individuals, his successor and his daughter, were responsible for Servius Tullius' murder? Answer, please.
Tarquini, Superbus, and Lucretia.
I'm sorry, Lucretia is incorrect. It was Tullia Minor, the daughter, so the younger daughter of Tullius. Okay? Alright, so 15 points on 15 for toss up. So 15 for 15 for Team A. Okay, and the scores at the 3-quarter mark.
Team A, North Carolina, 35. Team B, Virginia, 65. Team C, Illinois, 60.
Alright, toss up number 16 for any player. Listen carefully to the following Latin passage, which I will read twice, and then responde latine to it.
Sorry.
If you're going to leave, you need to leave quickly. Okay. Listen carefully to the following Latin passage, which I read twice, then responde latine to the question which follows. Tre decem ludi Jovis Aureliae non placebant. Mavult loca Aegypti antiquae explorare. Ergo, ecum suum conscendit, ut iret ad tumulos regum antiquorum Aegypti. In vale regum Aurelia in tumulum rerum aurearum in platum intravit. Repeating. Tre decem ludi Jovis Aureliae non placebant. Mavult loca Aegypti antiquae explorare. Ergo, ecum suum conscendit ut iret ad tumulos regum antiquorum Aegypti. In vale regum Aurelia in tumulum rerum aurearum in platum intravit. The question: Quis ludos spectat?
B1.
Tre decem ludi Jovis is incorrect place.
C2.
Jovis is incorrect place. Good and clear. I'll repeat for Team A only. The question: Quis ludos spectare nolebat? Quis ludos spectare nolebat?
A3.
Aurelia?
Aurelia is correct. Your first bonus, Team A. Quo equus puellam tulit? quo equus puellam tulit?
Time.
Answer, please.
Longa Aurelia?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You could respond it with ad tumulos or ad agutum ad valem regum. Okay, try this one. Quales res implant post tumulos?
Can you repeat it one more time?
Quales res implant post tumulos?
Time.
Tridecum?
Tridecum, I'm sorry, it's incorrect. Aureae, golden things. Okay? Alright, so 10 points on 16 for Team A, North Carolina. Toss up number 17 for any player. What modern day country contains the ancient cities of Sinope, Nicomedia?
B4. Turkey.
Turkey is correct. On Syria and Constantinople. Your first bonus, Team B. Which of the following ancient provinces was not contained partially or completely in the modern area of Turkey? Galatia, Moesia, Cappadocia, Bithynia.
Can you repeat?
Which of the following ancient provinces was not contained partially or completely in the modern area of Turkey? Galatia, Moesia, Cappadocia, Bithynia.
Defer to Josh.
Moesia.
Moesia is correct in your second bonus. Galatia or Galatia, Bithynia, Cilicia or Cilicia, and Cappadocia, which is the landlocked province that includes Ankara and was ruled by Deiotarus I.
Please repeat the list.
The list: Galatia or Galatia, Bithynia, Cilicia or Cilicia, and Cappadocia or Cappadocia. Answer, please.
Defer to Josh.
Cappadocia.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is Galatia
Yeah.
or Galatia. So 15 points on 17 for Team Virginia. Toss up number 18 for any player. Responde Anglice. Quo debes ire in foro Romano si vis consulem orationem habet?
B4. The Vostra.
The rostra is correct. Apostles audire. Yes, the speaking platform. Okay, and you guys have won the visual.
Yay!
It finally
Yes,
happens.
you won it.
Didn't happen all last year. Actually, yes, it did. It happened.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. I guess we're all done. Toss up. All right. First bonus. Give the letter of the Roman architectural marvel being described in this Latin sentence. Hoc descendit de montibus ad urbem, ut cives ad bibendum satis aquae habeant.
C.
C is correct. And give the letter of the Roman architectural marvel being described in this Latin sentence. Romani hoc usi sunt in amphitheatro Flavio, ut multum pondor sustineret, sed non spectatoribus impediret.
A.
A is correct.
Nice job.
All right. Toss up number 19 for any player. Accounts of which man's death include that he rashly boasted that he would kill all the earth's animals, leading Gaia to send a scorpion to sting him.
C2.
Orion?
Orion is correct, or that Artemis mistook him for a random object in the sea and shot him with an arrow. Your first bonus, Team Illinois. Another account says that Artemis killed Orion because he lay with which goddess, who was also Emathian's mother by a lover, who was transformed into a cicada?
Repeat that, please.
Another account says that Artemis killed Orion because he lay with which goddess, who was also Emaphion's mother by a lover, who was transformed into a cicada? I need the answer, please. I'm going to call time. It's Eos. Try this one. Yet another account says that Artemis shot Orion after he raped the maiden Opis. Opis was a member of what northern people with whom Apollo spent his winters?
Can you repeat the question again?
Yet another account says that Artemis shot Orion after he raped the maiden Opis. Opis was a member of what northern people with whom Apollo spent his winter? Answer. Call time, the Hyperboreans. Okay. All right, so 10 points for 19 scores before the last toss-up.
Team A, North Carolina, 45. Team B, Virginia, 100. Team C, Illinois, 70.
For now, toss-up number 20 for any player. When recognized, perform the following commands. Demonstra mihi dicitos et dic mihi anglicae. Quatuor.
C1.
Quator.
Place.
B4.
Full.
That is correct.
Nice job, Joe.
Okay, so your bonus, Team B, Virginia. Demonstrate mihi manus, sed dicite mihi anglicae, pedes.
So show the hand, but say feet. Can you please repeat the Latin?
Demonstrate mihi manus, sed dicite mihi anglicae, pedes.
So show your hand, but say feet. All of us, yes, all of us show our hand and say feet.
Feet?
Feet.
You gotta relearn your body parts, so yes.
Oh, we're so
Okay.
silly.
Alright, try this one. Demonstrate mihi oculos, sed dicite mihi anglicae, aures.
Please repeat.
Demonstrate mihi oculos, sed dicite mihi anglicae, aures.
Show the eyes with same ears.
Yeah, so like, show your eyes. We can point to them, but clarify that it shows
Okay,
like we're
okay.
showing.
Answer.
Say eyes. Say ears.
We're showing our eyes.
Ears.
Ears.
That's fine. Again, it's gotta relearn our body parts.
You're
So, okay.
silly.
20 points on 20, and the final scores are.
Team A, North Carolina,
We're
45.
connected. We're
Team B,
connected.
Virginia, 120. Team C, Illinois, 70.
Alright.
Okay. Good luck in your next round.
We're running a little bit behind, so go ahead and make sure that you're getting out as quickly as you can while being safe.
Down, awesome. Couple slip-ups.